Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my loot from 10 hours at Gregorovic. Gregorovic is the hardest God Wars Dungeon 2 boss. He can be really annoying to kill, but if you're using a Vampirism Scrimshaw with melee, it's actually not too bad if you have a Dragon Rider Lance or a Scythe. He's still really nice GP an hour, just like all of the other God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses. He can be some really high amounts of GP every hour. On average, as the drops are worth quite a lot of money. I didn't even get a crest, which is the most expensive drop, but I still made some really good money. Anyway, into the video. Gregorovic won this straw poll for the loot from X series. There'll be a new straw poll in the description, so get voting on that one if you want to give your input on what the next loot from X series will be. Thank you to all the 356 votes on this one. Let's hope we can get the same amount on the next one. Check the description for that. Oh! The essence drops normally aren't very good with God Wars Dungeon 2, but what makes Greg so good is the essence is worth over 5 mil, as not many people kill Greg compared to the others. Hey Jack, guess what we got? We got an essence. Yeah boy, 5.1 mil. Ah, Dragon Medhelm rare drop table. I gotta admit, it looks cool on the floor. I got another essence. So I've literally only had essences so far. They don't even pop up in chat. Feels good, man. Yeah, Shadow Glaives are pretty expensive right now as well. 8.1 mil, that's a nice drop. Yeah. Killing Greg wasn't too bad strength experience either. I managed to get 113 strength while killing him. Most of the God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses are pretty average experience, at about 200,000 experience an hour, except for twins it's around 400,000. So twins are the best if you want experience though. Just wait for the Gratzes. Yeah. Just, you know, that. Oh my god, there's so many. Why is there so many this time? Woo, 150k. Hey! That's not bad. So as for the loot from my 5 hours solo, I managed to get 35.6 mil. The Shadow Glaive and Essence has dropped a little tiny bit since I had them drop, but they're still worth a considerable amount of money. This 5 hours solo worked out to be 7,126,759 GP an hour. So being able to get over 7 mil GP an hour solo at Gregorovic is pretty sweet. Especially if you're going to try and go for the pet or something. It's really good money, just like all the other God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses. Most of the God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses are between 7 to 10 mil an hour. Pretty consistently, depending on how lucky you get. If I got a bit more lucky, Greg could have also have been 8 to 10 mil as well, just like Vindicta was. It's a little bit less, but that could be due to RNG as well, as I didn't get a crest or anything like that, and the crest from Greg is 16 mil, so if I got a crest rather than the glaive, my GP an hour would have been way higher. All in all, 7 mil an hour for solo is pretty damn good. So as for the duo drops over 5 hours, obviously this 61 mil needs to be split between 2 people, so it needs to be halved. So my personal share of this loot would be 30.8 mil. It's not quite as much as solo, as I wasn't quite getting double the amount of kills as what I was solo in the duo time. Greg is a lot easier with a friend though, because you take so much less damage, you can use less food and maximise your uptime on Greg. All in all, I managed to get an offhand Shadow Glaive and 5 essences as the key drops, and obviously Battle Styles being really high up there again. But again, I did not get a crest, so if I did get a crest, the GP per hour would be much higher. But as it stands for duo, when it's split between 2 people, each person would have got 6,161,191 GP each every hour. 6 mil an hour in duo, getting a good amount of KC an hour to boost up those Greg kills is still really good. What I'd probably end up doing is doing duo Gregs until you had a high amount of KC, and then solo try just for that pet. The pet does look quite cool, so I'll probably end up doing more Greg in the future. I don't think Greg is quite as good as Hellwit or Vindicta, but it's still a very good boss and super fun to kill, just because it's a bit more difficult than the others. It was strange though, because in the first hour I didn't get any coin drops at all, and in the second hour I got quite a few. I guess RNG was just much better in the first hour as well, as I got quite a lot of each of the unique drops compared to the trash sharks and things like that. For some reason, my duo partners really do like killing themselves. Maybe it's me. Vuki just died, guys. Vuki died. His bones are on the floor. Let's go pick him up. He just died again. I'm picking up his bones again. You know, what better way to give your friend a fond farewell than cremating his ashes? So I did what any good friend would do, and I kept his 2 bones, threw them on the fire to cremate him, just to reminisce in the memory of Vuki. Rest in peace, Vuki. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, subscribe if you're new for future content. Remember to go in the straw poll in the description in order to vote on the next Loot from X series and have your say on what boss or monster I should kill. Let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments below as well. Always enjoy hearing your suggestions for future videos. Feel free to join my friends chat Maikeru in game if you fancy the chat. Goblin Sayers with a Z is my clan. It's open to everyone and anyone. Feel free to ask for an invite. Discord link is in the description if you fancy chatting on voice communications. And my Twitter link is in the description if you fancy following me there. And until next time, see ya.